أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. This is Ed with CleanSlates.net. I want to give some more advice to my Muslim brothers and sisters during this time of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ cartoon controversies. CleanSlates.net is where this comes from. Now, one of the things I wanted to show you, this is reminder number 7. It's a concept in Islam called Husnul Dhan. Husnul Dhan. It means to assume the best. Okay, so people's intentions, what's in their hearts, it's not always apparent. Okay, it's usually not apparent. So when you see someone doing something, acting a certain way, behaving a certain way, talking a certain way, we are instructed to assume the best. Okay, assume the best in them. Now let me give you the example of this Draw Muhammad Day thing. Okay. There are people out there who are concerned about freedom of speech, which is admirable. It's correct. It's something that we should, uphold. The right to dissent is very important piece of culture and government and freedom and life in general. Okay, so their intentions are those that are speaking out about freedom of speech do not necessarily have bad intentions, even though they're causing harm by doing these drawings and promoting this type of sort of useless, at times harmful material. They they their intentions, internally may be good. Another thing is, I remember before I accepted Islam, what my opinion was of Muslims. If you watch the news, if you think that a couple villagers jumping up and down holding the U.S. flag in a street outside of Karachi or something represent as Muslims, which some people do. They watch the news, they see a small group of people, maybe 100 people, and they're not reflecting on the fact that there's over 1 billion Muslims and that their doctor might be a Muslim, their cab driver that just drove them to where they were going was probably a Muslim, the engineer that built their building was probably a Muslim. They're surrounded by Muslims, but they don't see that. They hear the news, they watch, they see what they see on TV, and you know what? If you were to watch these things, the news and the talk shows and all these things, it would be pretty scary, actually. So assume the best in these people who are acting this way with these cartoons and things like that, in that if you truly felt that there was a group of people out there that were bent on destroying you, you would object to them. You would speak out against them. You would do things to try to counter their activities. Okay? So that's all these people are doing. They just don't know. They don't realize that, you know what, we're normal people. So, but the fact is, as people watch the news and they believe it and they internalize it, and then they see shows like 24 or movies and things like that about terrorist activity and all that stuff, they begin to emotionally attach Muslim and Islam and Islamic with, you know what, these people are out to get me. And so their intentions are not bad, they are just mistaken and misinformed and, committing errors. So assume the best in them, and instead of, focusing so much on their actions, why not focus on their thoughts and your own actions. Prove them wrong with your actions. Okay, so that's my reminder for today. Again, you can get more instructions for new Muslims and for those of you rediscovering Islam at cleanslates.net. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.